Hi, Stefan Swartling here. I really don't know why a notch on the iPhone and now on the new MacBook Pros is such a big deal for some people. I can only speak for the iPhone because I haven't seen the new MacBook Pros yet. I have only seen it on the Apple event yesterday, but I can already tell that the notch on the MacBook Pros will not be a problem whatsoever. One reason why that it's not a problem is that with the latest Mac operating system, you can actually turn to have the menu bar always visible, even in full screen mode of the apps. So that means that the notch will be up in the top menu bar. So it definitely will not be in the way of your content. And when watching videos, for example, in full screen mode, then the aspect ratio on the videos itself will make the notch in the black bar of the video. No videos are recorded in that aspect ratio, so the notch will never be in the middle of the video. And even if it would, I think it would be exactly the same as on the iPhone. I mean, I never see or notice the notch on my iPhone 13 Pro Max. I didn't do that on my old iPhone XS Max either. You simply get used to the notch. And personally, I think you get so much more out of the notch, so much more features with a notch than it should be a problem. On the iPhone you get the incredibly good Face ID. No Android phone comes even near as good the Face ID works on an iPhone. I know because I test most of the new Android phones. And it's also the only way you can have such an excellent front-facing camera as the new iPhone 13 Pro Max has. Thanks to the notch on the iPhone 13 Pro Max, I have an incredibly good front-facing camera on my brand new iPhone 13 Pro Max. And if the developers follows Apple's developer directives, then you can actually do the apps so they work perfectly fine with a notch on an iPhone. So what's all the fuss about the notch on the iPhone and now the MacBook Pros? I don't get it. I'd rather have a notch on the iPhone than having a camera below the display and have some terrible bad camera quality as on the Galaxy Fold 3, for example. And I think you should rather be more annoyed with, for example, Samsung's incredibly tall aspect ratio on their phones instead. Because such a tall phone that is not so wide is a lot more annoying than the notch on an iPhone. I'd rather have a wide aspect ratio with a notch at the top than having a tall aspect ratio with a camera below the display with a terrible photo quality. So stop whining about the notch, please, because the notch is a great thing and I wish Apple will never remove the notch on the iPhone. Okay, bye.